charging $100, $75, over 50. 50 like nigga, senior citizen discount. You know what I'm saying? They even got the senior citizen discount $65. I mean, it's the barbers went mad. And then they say, Sadie, how the hell you gonna come on here dissing the barbers, nigga, and you got hair, you need to go see a barber immediately. You know what I'm saying? With all this, nigga, I'm still not gonna give you no motherfucking $100, nigga. I done went in there with more and this motherfucker got me together. I paid about 50. I put about 50 in his hand. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers was getting me together. You know what I'm saying? So I done paid the 50. But nah, they didn't went over that. They didn't went over that. And when I come out, I gotta be crispy. You know what I'm saying? I like a barber that's gonna take his time, but the 50 is like premium. You know, that's like premium, nigga. 30 up, 20 down and shit, nigga. 50 here. That's reasonable. That's reasonable. Nah, anything over that, like nigga, what is y'all doing? You might as well pull a gun out on a nigga and rob him. I know y'all doing a lot of things today. I know you got to, a lot of them, they working with niggas that got hair toe up, but that's something different. That's not no regular haircut. If you got to put some effects on the nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to sew in a toupee or I seen, that's some other shit. That's some, that's special effects. I'm talking about just a regular, line, cut a nigga, line a nigga up, get a nigga together. I ain't even talking about no coloration. I don't do that. Some of y'all do that. I don't do that. I'm original. You feel me? And so I know a lot of niggas want to die and shit. I don't want all that. I just want a nigga to shave my shit up and get the crispy line all around, shape your shit up and everything. That's miraculous. That's what I want. But and so like I said, I didn't pay, I didn't pay $50 before, but like 60, what? 70, 80, 90, $100. And I heard some people say they paying more than that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker pay $150. Like, nigga, no wonder you niggas is out here. Y'all niggas is, crashing out. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what, if that wouldn't make you feel good, if it make you feel good to pay $150 for a haircut, and maybe nigga do for you what it need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, maybe it do what maybe it pay for it. So maybe it do. Maybe you that type of nigga where you get a haircut, nigga, and all type of money come your way and everything, and it just make you feel good. If it do that, man, I know a haircut grow back though real quick. Grow back real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, imagine, man, I like to get my hair cut. When I do my shit. At least twice a month. So if you get your hair at $50, you coming out 100. You know what I'm saying? At least give me 2 cuts for 100. You know what I'm saying? $100 a cut. So you mean to tell me you got to pay? If you want your hair cut twice a month, you got to pay $200. That's too much, man. That's too fucking much. You feel what I'm saying? That's too fucking much. And so, yeah, man, y'all got, but hey, it's 2026 and motherfuckers gonna do what they want to do. They gonna do what they want to do. And so, even when you watching niggas doing mechanic work, I know how motherfuckers, but they ain't escalated the prices like motherfucking barbers. You know what I'm saying? I done seen how much it costs to get a car fixed 10 years ago, how much it cost, and it's, reasonably the same. When it comes to that mechanic, it's kind of reasonably the same. Because, nigga, whatever parts, you going to pay for the part. So the labor of putting the shit on, if a motherfucker know how to do it, and he ain't got to pay for no part, then it's pretty much, reasonably the same as it was, 10 years ago. Or, it's mechanics, they ain't gonna go up, double. So if it costs nigga, say for instance, it costs a couple $100 to get a tune up. You mean to tell me it's gonna be 400 today to get a tune up? It's gonna be 400 for the same car, the same. Put the plugs in and all that. Change your all your wires and shit and whatever, all that. So all it just miraculously jumped up 100% or 50%. But I mean, some people's used to getting their hair cut for $30 and $40, and niggas saying they going to, barber school. Nigga, I know motherfuckers that ain't been to no barber school, and some have. And niggas are scandalous. They'll have a nigga right. You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers out there just cutting hair, and they all right. But you got some niggas that ain't been to no barber school that's still scandalous. You know what I'm saying? And get your ass together. And you got some who have been to barber school. I'm not knocking a nigga road to riches. You know what I'm saying? I salute a motherfucker that went in there and got to school and shit. Salute them and shit. They come out, a lot of them be nice as fuck too. I ain't gonna lie. And so that, but, still, nigga, I mean, a doctor and shit, nigga, you can't, you didn't pay money to go be a doctor. That don't mean you gonna come out, nigga, up heart surgery, nigga, by, 50%. You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, you gonna up the heart surgery? You know what I'm saying? What it cost a nigga to get a heart transplant, 10 years ago, miraculously went up, that much? So if it was $200,000, now it's $500,000 to get your goddamn heart transplant. Y'all motherfuckers crazy, man. But I don't knock a nigga hustle, man. Do what? But I mean, I'm looking at guys who got barbershops saying it's empty. So this ain't nothing that nigga. This is y'all own doing. Guy talking about he about to sell the motherfucker. It was a couple other motherfuckers online on barbershop. And niggas is opting out of that now. They going to get their own suites and shit or whatever. I guess that's what's happening. They just taking over, their own particular brand, get them a suite, have motherfuckers come there and they cut hair and shit, and that I guess that's the new model. But I don't want to knock a nigga hustle. If a motherfucker feel like $100 haircut is what make them feel like what they, some niggas just need to feel how they want to feel. And I can understand that, but if it take $100 motherfucking $150 on a nigga head, oh hell no. Just a regular cut, $100, $150, that's fucking unreasonable, man. Real talk. I couldn't see that. I couldn't see that. I would have to be a millionaire, motherfucker, to do some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just on GP. I would have to be a millionaire to do shit like that, to spend $100 on a haircut. And I had to have more than 1 million too. I had to be a multi-millionaire to be spending, cause nigga, that's gonna add up. Cause a nigga need 2 haircuts a month if he gonna do it right. You know what I'm saying? Once I ain't in that right now. You feel me? I'm letting my shit grow out. I need to let my shit grow out. All my shit need to come back together and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And when I cut it, it's gonna, when I cut it, oh, that shit gonna be tight. You see what I'm saying? But $150 again, $100. What do you think? Is that fair? I'm looking at what I see online. And what I see online, man, these is again, and the last guy I went and got my hair cut, it was on a Friday, and wasn't nobody in there but me. And he just said, he said himself, man, that he think about selling the shop because he said motherfuckers ain't even there. They ain't supporting. Is it the inflation? Is it, where the world, is it the economy or where the country at right now? And motherfuckers is thinking twice about dropping down that kind of money. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got so many other bills. And you talking about spending $100 on a haircut, and these niggas rather go get a goddamn, they rather go get some trees than do that. Now they might not. That's one thing niggas probably ain't gonna cut down on is them damn trees. But $100 on a haircut, nigga rather take that and put it on. I don't do it. I just know the hood, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I know good and well a nigga gonna find him a discount haircut. He gonna find him a discount haircut and go get, and take that other whatever, that other $70 and shit and go do something with it. You feel me? Take that other $70 and go do something with it. But y'all put it down there in the comments what y'all think about this. Make sure you get over to Patreon, General Seti, man. I got a bunch of fire videos. I know you're gonna love, gonna blow the mind. General Seti, Etsy, One Stop, KingSeti.com. Make sure you like the video, share it, family, and I'll see you in a minute. Boom, Black Power.